I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a while. Wiki cites into knowledge trait that is. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, Wiki sites have this weird habit of disregarding a lot of interesting facts, history and information when it comes to names and origins of video game names. TV series names and character names of video games or TV series. Let's look at some examples, shall we? Pokemon, for example. Everyone likes Pokemon, right? Let's look at some names of some Pokemon creatures on Wikipedia and witness the anti-information trait together. Let's look up Eevee, for example. Alright, here we are. Let's see. So the name of this creature is Eevee, and the name in Japanese I suppose is Ayabui. It doesn't really say that is its Japanese name, but hey, if you've ever seen katakana, it should be clear that that's the Japan's name. The ambiguity is pretty strange, but let's say this is passable. Hey, I know, now that I'm here, I want to know what this character's name is in German. Alright, let's see Ctrl+F and let's type German. Wait, what? Red? Red. That's showing red. Why is it showing red? Okay, how about French? Yeah, French is cool. Let's look up Eevee's name in French. Alright, let's see Ctrl+F and let's type French with red again. What is this horseshit? Such an amazing data here. Can't even cover such simple things as the character's name in other languages and cultures. Well, maybe English Wikipedia just happens to be very bare bones. Let's try out some other languages. Okay. How about Italian? Maybe they'll have some information I want to know. Alright, now we're talking. There's German and French in the first sentence, and also in the information bar. Looking good. Italian Wikipedia page actually? No. Those aren't the only languages that Pokemon games are in. Where's Korean and Chinese? Where's Spanish and English? Those languages have their own versions of Pokemon too. Now granted, the name Eevee is the same in Spanish and English as it is in Italian. But still, people don't know that. And even if someone could make up some bullshit excuse why that's valid, that still leaves out Chinese and Korean. Two huge fan bases are Pokemon. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why am I using Wikipedia, an untrustworthy garbage site no one should rely on even if their lives were dependent on it? I get it. Well, I guess I could check out how actually fan-made wiki sites of Pokemon made by passionate fans of Pokemon deal with the character names. I have high hopes. Let's write in Google search Evoli Pokemon. Evoli is the German name of Eevee. What's this? PokeWiki? That sounds like a legit fan-made database of Pokemon. Let's go, people. Wait, with WHW, what is this crap? The information bar with the Eevee's picture. Am I seeing things? Under Evoli, the German name, it has the Japanese name, which of course should be there. It's the original name after all, but right next to it, there's the English name. Okay, makes sense, right? The more information the better until you notice that there's no other translated names mentioned in that banner. So, hold up a second, why is the English name mentioned there at all? If you weren't going to mention all the translated names, why did you mention any one of them at all? Mentioning Japan's name only would have made sense, because it's the original name, but only mentioning one of the translation names. Why? What's with this anti-information sentiment? When I saw that English language name mentioned beside the original name without other translated names, I cringed so hard that I fell into another dimension. That self-inflated ego mention wasn't the most facepalmic thing here though. Oh no, things are getting much worse. Let's scroll down a little. Here we can see a little bar which contains the name Eevee in different languages and the origin of these names. I don't have to say anything. Just look at the order in which the names are presented in. Wow, no words can make justice to this info bar made by definitely some mentally challenged person. The English name dominating over the Japanese, the original name, wow. Yeah, let's not do any biased sorting by alphabetical order, let's do them in order to which versions I have the strongest to least attachment to. I love English version. I love talking about the English version with my mentally challenged friends. We also hate the Chinese version the most, because it's the most foreign country and they make me feel uncomfortable. China? Bad. Even though China has probably the largest Pokemon fan base of all countries ever, and it probably should be at the top just under Japanese. Wait, I just found something even more brain dead than all of the things I've mentioned thus far. I found a French encyclopedia page of Eevee. The site is called Pokepedia. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? English name of Eevee is mentioned before the original Japanese name. That is English name. A translated name from Japanese is given a dominant spot over the original name. Isn't that like super disrespectful towards the makers of these characters? These fucknuggets at Pokepedia are creating a generation of fucking retarded people who will now think that the English name is somehow superior to the original Japanese version. Like, how would you feel if you created a novel, for example? You slaved 5 years to create the best novel in existence, and you're so proud of the results. The novel also gets really popular and you've truly made something legendary. Let's say that the name of your novel is Étoile, for example, which is French and means star. Now, imagine this. There's all these encyclopedia sites, Wikipedia, Wikia, etc. in German, for example, and the first sentence of that encyclopedia article goes like this. Stern is a popular novel created by X. English. Star, French, Étoile. Think about that. Your novel, your original novel is worth less than the translated version. Think about that. Can we stop this fucking madness and actually create an unbiased and cool information database environment for people who value information and not English translation bootlicking?